music, Caitlin Clark is the reason why lots of awesome things are going to happen for the WNBA. We have grown up men and women out here doing whatever they can to try to make sure that doesn't happen. If Diana Taurasi and Tamika Catchings are the best WNBA players ever, then where does Caitlin Clark rank among the best players in the game? She just started playing professionally a month ago, but the American star is slowly becoming the face of women's basketball. Her game isn't just cool, she's managed to change the sport at a very young age. Whether you think she's on a different level or just gets too much attention, one thing is for sure, the old school legends know the game better than everyone else. While we might sometimes not totally believe what they say, there is definitely some truth in what they're saying. So just how much of a rising star is Caitlin Clark in the eyes of these NBA greats? What do they think about her chances? Well, after setting a WNBA record in what would be an amazing rookie season, Caitlin Clark could end up becoming the best women's basketball player of all time. Instead of just being excited about someone new, the American star has broken the college women's basketball scoring record, beating 3,527 career points set by Kelsey Plum. And even though Diana Taurasi and Tamika Catchings have been the most famous legends in the WNBA, they did not hold this specific college scoring record during their playing careers. And now Clark has scored over 3,900 points in just 139 games, while being named the best player in the country for her second year in a row and getting the Naismith College Player of the Year award. These amazing performances have grabbed the attention of Allen Iverson, who has been talking a lot about the American player. During his time, Iverson had a huge impact in the NBA, both on and off the court, and he sees similar game-changing potential in Clark for women's basketball. He even showed up at the State Farm Arena to watch the American star as the Indiana Fever played against the Atlanta Music Applause Dream, even before Clark was picked by a WNBA team. Iverson praised her performances. When asked about his thoughts on Clark, Iverson didn't hold back. During a recent appearance on ESPN's NBA Today, he said, "Shoot the blood out of the ball." You know what I mean? I never seen anything. You know what I mean? And then just how tough she is, you know? And not just scoring in basketball, getting her teammates involved as well. I think she's so great for the game. At this point, I would totally agree, especially since he said Clark would only get better and better. This goes to show just how special Caitlin Clark's talent is. Her ability to score or help her teammates from anywhere on the court makes her exciting to watch for any basketball fan. However, Iverson isn't the only legend to praise the American star because of her amazing skills and abilities. Kevin Garnett is another legend to speak out about Caitlin Clark's incredible talent. On his podcast, Ticket and Truth with Paul Pierce, Garnett talked about Clark's potential to play at the highest level. Kevin Garnett praised her skills and said that she shouldn't let the mean comments get to her. This isn't the first time the Big Ticket has been impressed by the Fever superstar. Garnett and Pierce talked about the WNBA drama, and instead of picking sides, they focused on how impressive Clark's game is. Pierce agreed, calling the criticism a sign of respect. Garnett added that when opponents go out of their way to get in your head with trash talk, it's because you're a superstar. He noted that Clark is on every scouting report with opponents being told to guard Fever number 22 at all costs. Watching shorty Caitlin Clark go through, guess what? When you got the Bulls at your back? Yeah. When you went, it's going to come with some Yeah, it's a compliment. Yeah, you fear. That's a fact. And for the Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett to speak so highly of Caitlin Clark, it really shows how amazing her talent is. And he is not the only one praising the youngster for her talent. His podcast partner, Paul Pierce, has also praised Clark, especially after she scored 41 points to lead Iowa to victory over LSU. Meanwhile, Garnett compared Clark's playing style to Steph Curry, saying, "If you ain't in a Steph Curry shape, that's how she plays. Bro, give you 10 points in the NBA. Nah, she gonna give you more than 10. She can shoot and she got work. Bro, Caitlin Clark, the Iowa Star guard, is often compared to Golden State Warriors guard Steph Curry. Both are incredible three-point shooters. Curry is a 42.7% career average, and Clark with 38.1% in her 4 years at Iowa. Clark has modeled her game after Curry, showing amazing range and freedom to shoot from anywhere on the court. And even though Steph Curry is a 15-year NBA player, he still appreciates the best college player taking inspiration from his game. Curry said during the NBA All-Star Media on Tuesday night, "Now Clark has made history." She broke Kelsey Plum's college women's basketball scoring record of 3,527 points on Thursday night by scoring 49 points against Michigan. Plum, who now plays for the Las Vegas Aces, set that record in 139 games at Washington between 2013 and 2017. Clark did it in just 126 games. Following an interview with CBS's Morning, Curry said, "I mean, I've been watching from afar and understanding just how much of a power she is out there on the court. The cool part is the way that she plays, and her range and the level of difficulty on her shots is obviously a very close comparison to the way that I play. Now it seems like everyone is hyping her up for the greatest of all time debate, especially since one of the greatest female basketball players, Clark, doesn't need to win the college tournament to prove she's the best." At this point, it's very clear that basketball legend Lisa Leslie respects Clark so much she had to lend her voice to a new State Farm commercial about Caitlin Clark. She claims that no matter what happens in this year's tournament, the Iowa Star will always shine bright. The three-time WNBA MVP called her a game changer and a top-tier baller who impresses both on and off the court. In the new State Farm commercial, which aired on the first day of the college women's tournament, Leslie narrates the spot that highlights Clark's accomplishments for the four-time Olympian who hopes Caitlin Clark will join her in Paris this summer. This year's tournament will be exciting no matter the outcome. But not only is Clark being compared to the greatest of the game, she's also getting praise from them. Just recently, Shaq couldn't help but give her the respect she deserves. In fact, he went as far as naming her the best female college player ever. Remember when Caitlin Clark made history after she became the college women's basketball career scoring leader? Clark entered the game against Michigan, needing just 8 points to break the record, and she did it by scoring her team's first 8, including a near half-court 3. She finished with 49 points. Because of her record-breaking performance, there were lots of debates about whether she's the best player of all time, and it even caught the attention of NBA legend Shaquille O'Neal. During a TNT broadcast, O'Neal praised Clark, saying, "Yeah, but she's incredible. Congratulations to her and her family." The crazy thing is I'm just seeing her last year when they played LSU, but she's phenomenal. I'm going to go on record to say she's the best female college player ever. When co-host Charles Barkley and Kenny Smith mentioned Maya Moore. Diana Taurasi and Cheryl Miller O'Neal defended himself. Taurasi, disrespect. Clark is amazing. Well, I think everyone would agree to Shaq's opinion. Or what do you think? Music